what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel AML Films, and we out here in the black hole, aka Kensington, the Badlands. And today I met a very special brother while I was walking. Can you please introduce yourself, sir?
Hi, my name is Torrie Graham.
Nice to meet you, brother. How you doing today?
I'm very fine.
How old are you?
I'm 49 years old.
Okay. Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Philly.
Yo, shout out Philly, we out there. Tell us a little bit about your childhood growing up.
Well, childhood growing up, it wasn't hard. It was very much like waiting, always waiting. But when I waited, it came big. So my childhood growing up, it was like good. You know, I went to school at 5th grade. I passed up until about 9th, and then right there it just took a bombshell. I dropped out, and I meant to pass, so you know life was really good for going to school with my mom and coming up and having and receiving. You know, it was just a wait. You know, I had to wait till my check came, and my mom was very nice. Oh, by the way, I'm adopted. My real mother, I don't know. I know her name, but I don't know her personally, hopefully. My mom, I know, her name is Shirley Sanders. And she treated me very fair, very kind. And I was adopted. And school was good until, you know, things just started changing. You know, I couldn't keep up with my grade, and my mom was very excellent. And my stepfather was very excellent. And that was the problem. I was the problem child. So I was like, how do I explain it? Coming up, you said coming up to school, right? 2nd grade, 1st grade I passed, all incredible. 2nd grade I passed, all incredible. 3rd grade I got caught up and they said that I was retarded. But I looked this way. And they said I have to go to Urban Schwartz. Urban Schwartz is the academy on Academy Road, Granton, I think somewhere around the far side towards West Philly. And I came out of that after that, I got left down in 3rd grade, then I passed, and then I made the 4th. And when I was in 4th grade, that's when they said that I'm having default and I have to go back to Urban Schwartz, because I only have a 47 IQ in the 4th grade. Yeah. Excuse me. When they found out that I had to go back to Booth Maternity from 2nd grade towards 4th grade, it really hurt me, and I couldn't do it. So when they went there, I wouldn't act right. So I played myself short. So, but like, yeah, beautiful childhood. After that, it was just more or less tagging, you know. I kept on messing up in school. I mean, after 4th grade, then I got caught in 4th grade. Then I passed, and I had to get out of 5th grade, and I left down in 5th grade. So all in all, I did about 16 years in junior high school. Between elementary and high school, it took about 16 years, but I couldn't pass, so things started going bad and I started hanging in the street. Like Juliana Park, you know, I started smoking marijuana. I can't really say, but it was a beautiful childhood. But it was just, I started smoking marijuana. Marijuana led on to beer, beer led on to things. But my mom, my pop, my stepmom and pop, the Beatles, and my Christmases, every Easter, every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, any holiday. It was very good. My first day at school, I wore Buster Brown corduroy, Scooby-Doo jacket, Scooby-Doo book bag, a Scooby-Doo lunch pail. So all that really cost back in the 80s, and that was my first day of school rarely in the 80s. Like I said, I'm 49 years old right now. Just been taking awesome. It slow. It's hard for me to explain because I
got you, brother. I understand. Let me ask you a question, Torrie.
Yeah.
Is the life that you're living the life you want to be living?
No.
What life do you want to be living?
I want to live the life that my mother and father left me. She left me $167,000, a home and a car.
Wow.
A home. I was locked up in jail for 20 years.
20 years? What were you locked up for?
Heroin. Nissan heroin organization.
Wow.
I was part of an organization. That was in 89 or 88, 87, 86. Long time coming. But right now it's just like, I can't get over it.
Yeah, 20 years you said, right? That's a long time.
I was in the feds, not the state, so it was mental.
Mental.
Yeah, you argue with somebody about anything, principality, Bible, biblically, anything. Come down and I'm knocking you out with a headshot in your mind. And you can't take it like that. Then you go to blows, you come to flesh.
Wow.
And they really mix it up hard in there. It's not about stabbing you or cutting you in the feds. It's about getting along and being productive, you know. Unicorn. You do jobs, sweeping up cigarette butts on the floor. They want you to be commute for a very positive. They want you to upgrade it, you know.
Damn. What was your favorite food while you were in the feds, right?
Thanksgiving, turkey.
Yeah, turkey. That was your favorite?
Yeah, raspberries.
So what happened when you meet a bully? You know they got prisoners, bullies. What happened when you meet a bully in prison? What happened?
Well, I get help.
The bully? You get help?
No, I fight him first. But if I lose, then I get help. I know. People don't like it when bullies be bullies.
Nope, I don't like bullies neither.
No, they in jail, they live by code. You go in there and you film that man, and you put your life up, and go ahead and don't worry about it, we got you. That's all I know. I go in there, fight them, and get all up. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I lost 2 fights in 20 years. Do the leeway, sucker punch.
Yeah, that sucker punch. I don't like sucker punch.
Drink you up.
Man, have you been in solitary confinement, like in a hole for fighting? What is like in a hole?
Just a room. You get a room like if you rent an apartment. Sorry, I'm not very malicious. If you rent a room or apartment, you get a $300 and you just got one window, one closet, and one room. That's all you get in solitary confinement. A steel bed. Sometimes, well, the feds, they always have mattresses, but in states, sometimes they have mattresses, sometimes they don't. And it's hard. They only give you 30 days at a time. So you want to go ahead and think you're going to fight mentally and can't fight mentally. Go ahead to the hole. And he'll sit in one room, you'll sit in one room, and we wait. But it's very lonesome, it's lonely. I mean, you can't really do nothing. Can't drink coffee, can't smoke, nothing. Just a room.
Damn.
30 hots in the room.
Jesus Christ.
Not even a cut.
Damn. What advice would you give to young people who are taking steps towards the criminal path?
Ask your parents.
You should ask the parents?
Yeah, like,
what if they don't have parents? What if they don't have a
like me.
Exactly. What advice would you give them?
How you doing?
All right.
Ask your uncle, your aunt. You don't have no friends of
AML Films. Hi, sweetheart. AML. AML Films. See, a lot of people know me out here. I told you.
Your surroundings, who you hang with. You judge them. So you never smoked weed before. You never popped pills no more. You never did dope. You never did crack. Ask them, what is the less I can do? Or what's the most I can do? So if they start you up on drinking, which they do, or marijuana, then drinking comes. You got to use your own brain. You got to measure your quantity. You just don't roll a whole nick. You just don't roll a joint. Can't be yourself. You got to trust whatever you can go on. Your surroundings, your friends, who you hang with, and what they give you. What they give you, what you take to is what you stay with. If they give you dope, you can die right there. If they give you crack, you can just turn to a spontaneous fuckhole. You know, but everything starts out with drinking and marijuana and popping downers until you just run into the bogle shop. You know, real hardcore.
You know how they got cliques? Do people with the same nationalities stick together in jail? Is it like a stick together thing?
There's really nobody in jail but black people. There's Puerto Ricans and black and white. Whites hang with whites, Puerto Rican. Yeah, so very much yes, basically.
Okay. How do you feel about the death penalty?
Nah. I don't think, that's my judge. I don't think she should play God just because she's the judge. But we need that example. For us to be, I wish we can make a prototype. Cryogenics, don't die. So no, I don't like it. Don't die.
Gotcha.
Murder you, kill me. Something I can wake up for. I just missing an arm or leg. But I'm not dead. I can go.
What are some good things that can come out of you going to jail?
School, math.
Okay.
Yeah, math you gonna learn. They don't do reading, they don't do social studies, they don't do reading. Math. They can take you all the way, algebra.
What was the first thing you did when you came home?
Went to sleep. Went right to sleep. Came with my grandfather. Walked across the street, drank a beer, and went to sleep. Ate something and went to sleep.
So the stuff that you did that got you in jail, was it worth it?
It was everything that I wanted. Until I got caught. I got let go. I didn't get caught, I got snitched on. A man snitched on me. And it took my whole life away. As I was coming out the state doing 17 months, I got a letter from the government saying the feds want me. A man put my name in something. It took 20 years of my life away.
Damn.
I was very sick, I was very illiterate. A young dumb full of cum, and I didn't know what was going on, and I get hit. Boom, bow, bow. In the area of Court District. I'm very wise. I lost my mind again, but I still seem to have an outcome for myself. So death I don't like, and these things total recall. Yeah, I blink.
If you could turn back time and change things, would you?
If I could?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't. I would change my life. It wouldn't bother nobody else's life. I alter my states. I think for myself. Well, I don't know my father, so I wouldn't know how to go over somebody, over me. I would always be around you, but I wouldn't know how to go through you, or over you, or around you. Gotcha. I would always be that shy booty. And I wouldn't know. I'll tell you, my pop.
How did you feel when the judge said you was guilty?
I didn't feel nothing. I just told I felt like I was told I'm being set free. And that's not what the judge, my lawyer said I'm being set free, but that's not what the judge said.
Do you think poor social skills contribute to taking the wrong path?
Yeah. I only passed social studies in 4th grade. I passed with all A's and C's. But all through school, social studies was a very hard thing for me to keep up with. So yeah, I don't know that.
Do you know like how many people who are in jail come from the projects?
My Uncle Bubby.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Who is
judgment? Not himself, the judgment of him I believe in, not himself.
Amen.
So I can't say I believe in him. The judgment of God I believe in. Will judge you.
Do you have any idols?
No.
No idols at all? Why do prison change some people for the worse?
Cause we get misjudged. We get misjudged. Like like I said before, my lawyer in the feds was telling me I have good news. I'm leaving after I did 16 months in his honor. After the 17 months of state. But he said I'm leaving after his 16 months. I beat the case. I beat the trial. We gotta beat. But when he did all that and got the verdict saying that I'm going to get set free, the judge just turned his back on me. It sounds very malarkey, uncanny, and bogus, but that's what happened. And like right now, I have to go to jail July 15th about my judge saying probation. She said I'm getting off probation once, said it twice, different court dates. The third time she said to go back to house penitentiary. So yeah, misjudgment. I don't believe in God. I believe that it's God's choice. The people vote. So if I have 27 people saying you, then them 27 people is God to me. That's you know. But just one man, my father, I didn't know. So my author, I can't judge it. So it left me hanging.
Are there a lot of people with good intention in there?
Yes, they have bad intentions, they have doubts, then they get in seminars, they turn into the block captain, they turn into representative block captains, and then they start turning to a positive attitude, and once they do, they really get out there, they really start moving and motivating and grooving and picking themselves up, and they go.
While you was incarcerated, did you feel lonely?
My sister, she sent me a baby picture, and it made me feel jealous and it made me feel lonely. Yeah, I felt all alone. And she wrote me 7 letters in 20 years. And when the baby come, then I guess hubby took all that away. But yes, I felt very lonely after that. My sister was all I had.
Okay. While you was in there, did you have any plans for the future? That was a lot of time on your hands.
To be a millionaire. I have money. They won't give it to me. It's because of the people in the civil service. 2011, I came down there about 11 times. I went to jail about 26 different times until they start kicking me out of there literally. And they just kept saying they're not going to check the computer, and I said it's their job. So yes, that's just get me unfocused. But yes, I had dreams of being a millionaire. A little bit of mine out there.
Wow. Do you feel pain for your crime?
My crime?
Yeah, do you feel pain?
Nah, I feel pain like not wanting to get back. I just want to leave it alone. I don't want to get involved with people that snitch on you. You know, my business is in the street literally all my age. And I got cloned and I'm sliding out of focus. And I'm trying to stay focused and I can't with my word. And that's why I think everything keep dogging me. And it's like I don't know.
Why is it so difficult for people in prison to open up?
Rape. It goes on in there. Whether it's mental, whether styles upon styles, or whether reality. Rape. You get that, and when you come out, what goes around comes around. So you get caught up like that. You get caught up in them things. Small, not good.
Okay, guys. I just want to tell Torrie, thank you so much for, having this little time with me, eating lunch together. I appreciate him. Is there any do you have a message you want to send to the world, brother?
If you lose your mind, don't lose your brain. If you lose your brain, don't lose your mind. If you lose them both, mind here on through. Don't lose your heart. Don't lose your lung. Definitely the belly. Don't lose your belly. And for the naughty poos, don't lose your passion, grown men. There's more women in this world than us, and about 1,900,000 more women than us. We gotta get caught up. We gotta get ahead or fire young whippers.
Okay, guys. AML Films, and we out there. Peace.
to